The two posh girls ask the question of the day.
All right. Question of the day. Now, do you agree with this? If you are choosing between two people, you should choose the second one because obviously the first one did not attract you enough. Do you agree with that? What do you think? What do y'all think about that?
I don't know. I think maybe the second. Well, obviously you're not in love with the first one if you're having wandering eyes, right?
I mean,
I want to just say we are welcoming Kane to this
yes.
segment
Hi.
because we
Nice
are
to meet
gonna
you. All right.
we're gonna hear what he thinks too.
Yeah.
I kind of think that is absolutely a true statement because if you are, I would never look at a second person. So the first one is not doing enough.
I disagree.
Oh, why do you disagree?
I think wandering eyes are fine. It's acting on that is wrong. I guess.
That's true. You can look, but don't touch.
Appreciate, like we can all appreciate
Yes.
the figure of a woman.
I do agree with that.
I appreciate the figure of a woman.
But it sounds like the question is that you attract.
Fair point. I didn't hear
you
the
have
question.
to choose.
Oh.
Like if
Oh, you have to choose.
Yeah,
you have to choose between the first one and the second one.
What are the first and second?
But what are you insinuating on the first one? Are
That you
you
don't-
married to the first one?
Well, you just have to choose. Like, okay, you just got busted, and now you have an ultimatum. Which one are you going to choose?
Oh.
right.
Any ultimatum I'm going against.
Well, I'm just saying,
Just in general.
like you just got busted, two girls in front of you, and now you have the opportunity. They're gonna forgive you, but you can only choose one.
Give me the one that's not judging me. That's not giving me the ultimatum.
That's the second one.
Give me the second one.
Until you choose the second one, and then you're going to be back in the same
I'm sure I
situation
will,
again.
but in that moment,
True.
I'm choosing that second one.
What about if it's not even cheating? What if you're just single and talking to two people at the same
Oh,
time?
that's a good one.
I don't feel that there's any wrong in that as long as you were open and
Honest.
communicate.
Clear about it.
Just communicate about it. But
What
I
if
feel
you do communicate that and they still don't get it?
well,
That's not the one for
That's
you?
called dating. When you're dating, it's multiple people, and I'm trying to figure out who I want to be with. So I have to date multiple people to understand. Okay, I like this person. I don't like this person. You know what? I liked this person yesterday, but they fucking pissed me off today, so I don't like them. I don't like the way they eat their chicken. I don't know, something, but
But can I say, I feel that men get very butthurt when women want to be like that.
yeah, because men have egos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'm like, guys do it all the time, but suddenly if a girl does, it's like they get really weird, like
That's
aggressive
100%
and mad.
Well,
double standard. for
I
sure.
feel
I
girls are
know.
just better at it. Girls are just better at stuff like that. Like girls can go out on multiple dates and dudes will have no idea.
That's true.
Guys do it and I mean they just put it out there. Girls are just slick.
They're more sneaky.
What do you
For
feel
sure.
about that?
Oh, I agree with you. Women are much more sneakier.
I wouldn't even say sneaky. I would say
But it's not really
smarter.
Skilled.
Yeah,
Skilled.
If you are in a relationship, right? I mean, it's not sneaky. You're just talking, dating. Nobody put a ring on anybody's finger.
I would
Shit,
call
I'm
it-
free to do whatever the fuck I want.
I'll call it due diligence. Like you want to get out here and date someone, like do the work, meet these people, as many as you can, as fast as you can,
Yeah.
and then decide from there.
Well, isn't it up to the guy to make the girl not want to talk to other people?
And that's
That's
true
fair.
too. I feel that's true too.
Yeah,
but
That's how I feel.
But the question is, you have to choose between two people. You should pick the second one because obviously the first one didn't catch your attention.
I agree.
So I don't know. That's I feel as what Chris Rock said, guys are only faithful as their options.
What does that
True.
mean?
That
What
means,
does that mean?
come on, that means that if I have, well, in real life, I have different options than Cruz does, right? Like if
He's
10,
got so many more.
10
options.
females approach me and 100 females approach Cruz, he has way more options. You know what I mean?
I got it.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
you, one of those 100 options may please your eye, where one of the 10 may not.
I see that different. I say opportunity. If a guy has an opportunity, 90% of the time he will probably take it.
Oh my god.
You mean upgrading?
I'm just saying
In
opportunity.
general.
Like if you have a girlfriend and you were out and you know 100% I'm not gonna get busted. I have this opportunity to hook up with some honey.
Oh, I agree.
90%,
But do you-
90%,
92%.
92%.
If they knew that 100%, there's no way to ever get caught. 92%.
But do you feel bad about that later?
92%.
For a few minutes.
Look, a lot of a lot of the boyfriends and husbands around the world are just scared to get caught. They would all.
You
90
saying they would, but they
would.
don't.
Yeah.
They don't do it,
Yep.
not because they're necessarily faithful, but they're worried about the repercussions of
getting caught.
the getting caught and what they're going to lose. Their kids
Yep.
Interesting.
getting sued,
Is that
divorce.
That's
Is
an
that-
interesting way to think about it.
is that being faithful though?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, yeah, technically, you did not do anything. You thought about it, but you did not
Can't
do
control
anything.
your thought.
It's faithful
I
if you
think
didn't
the
do the
same.
deed.
Right. I agree. Just thinking about it doesn't count.
I agree as well. Now that's the 3 males in here all agree. What do you ladies
Yeah.
think?
What do you girls think?
Oh, I wouldn't
This-
get mad if somebody thought about it. I can't control what you think or look at.
Like if someone like, okay, you're dating this dude, and he was just like, you know what?
I thought
I
about
had
cheating
this
on you.
opportunity to cheat on you, and I didn't.
Great, thank you for
Really?
that.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, what the fuck are you in that situation for?
No, I would feel like it's a weird conversation.
Do you know I met someone a couple of weeks ago?
You met someone. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off and make that weird, but I did.
Spyder, I love you. And he told me that his wife had cancer and that he asked for an opportunity to
Like a hall pass.
Yes. And he said
He
that
asked
it was
his wife.
yeah, because she
What did
had
she say?
cancer and she couldn't have sex. And he asked her and he said everything was set up. Like everything was set up and he couldn't do it.
Oh.
He
Good for
couldn't
him.
do
That's
it.
nice.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
It's a lot of pressure when you're like on demand. I feel. For me.
Especially if you're setting it
I'm
up
speaking
and you've
for
never
myself.
gone through that before, that would be a little bit of pressure.
Mhm.
That's some pressure.
I thought that
mean,
was interesting.
But
But
that's
I
but that's not cheating, right? If she
No.
agrees,
No.
if she's
No.
cool with
There's
it.
plenty
I
of
mean,
relationships that have threesomes and
Yeah,
we're
we're just talking about that I feel more people should have open relationships. It's probably
But
I don't
think
I don't
there's-
want an open relationship.
No, but
well, not
I
everybody.
do.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but
maybe
believe me, it goes on a lot more than
Well,
lot
we
of-
know that.
a lot of your friends maybe should have some open relationships.
We know that too. But I
Yeah, we
think
talked about some of my friends earlier that are cheaters.
I don't think it's just guys that like I have met men who are very like obsessed with their wives or
Mhm.
their partners. Like they don't even look at other people. Like they love them so much. I think that exists too. So
I think that's a
100%.
mental illness.
I think that's
Cruz, Spyder. I got distracted.
Cruz Spyder.
I feel like it's natural to look at other people, and if you're not, like, you're forcing yourself not to. You're doing something unnatural there.
Or they don't
I-
notice maybe.
I agree. I wouldn't go as far as saying monogamy is natural too. You know, like I feel we do it because maybe society has this saying that, you know, just like you said, you get up, you go to college, you get married, you have kids, you buy a house, you know, blah blah blah. But naturally, like animals, a lot of I mean, it's they they do it to reproduce. You know.
Right.
I disagree, but you already
Are
knew
you
I would.
comparing
But that's
humans
why-
to animals?
Well, I'm just
For sure.
comparing.
I was
I'm,
just
I'm
thinking that.
comparing animalistic instinct to our sexual desires.
I think
I
you're
don't
right
want to
on.
have sex with anybody else. I don't
That's good.
want. I don't want to have sex with multiple
Well, I'm not saying
people.
everybody, but
some people,
I mean, you know, you live in a happy relationship, and there's
Yeah,
a
but
lot
there
of
was a
people
time
that.
I
I'll give you an
didn't.
example. Brad Pitt comes walking in.
Oh no.
I don't
You're
know.
blushing.
I don't know if you could break out a celebrity that would tempt Gabby.
No, yeah, not a celebrity, no way.
Maybe the
Mm-mm.
next door neighbor or something, but not a celebrity.
Only if he has long hair. Then she might.
Legend of the Falls.
Legend
Brad
of the
Pitt.
Falls, Brad Pitt. That was a hot Brad Pitt right there.
Mm. Brad
I-
Pitt's too short for me.
Damn.
Is he
Really?
short?
Yeah,
I don't know how tall Brad
Most
Pitt
of the
is.
actors are short.
they're really short. Yeah,
Well, I guess that answers that question.
that answers that question. Let's do party with Miss Polly.
It's time to party with Miss Polly. The modern day
So, guys,
Shout
I'm
out Miss Polly.
sad
I
to
know.
announce, but we're gonna have to rename this segment eventually because I don't think Miss Polly can come back anytime soon. So now it's kind of silly to always have it. I know.
I know. It's just Miss Polly.
Did y'all scare Miss Polly off?
No,
No.
she just she can't make it time wise anymore. So
Okay.
we just gonna have to rename it and come up with a really cool name. I need help. Everybody help us record.
So let's get into it. So we are doing
Trying.
30 get into it literally. 30 super hot sex fantasies. We've talked about them before. One of them is erotic spanking. And I would like each of you to tell me if you're into it.
We have talked about that before.
No, we have not.
Oh, I thought you said we have.
I said some of these we have talked about before. And one of them that I would like to discuss is erotic spanking. And why do people love kinky butt smacking?
I'm curious about that. too.
Defined erotic spanking.
Aside
There could be
from
many
the
different
physical pleasure, people love erotic spanking. For the taboo thrill, I can't read the rest, but people like to be whipped into shape. So I guess you could spank with a whip, a paddle, your hand. I know I have a friend who loves her ass bruised.
A belt,
A
a
belt.
cord.
Are you into
a plug-in
spanking?
from the
I
wall.
can't get into it.
Do you spank?
You know what? I can't get into the spanking or getting spanked, especially not getting spanked. Spanking, I'm like, if it turns you on, cool, I'll do it. But okay, you know,
Wow, Cruz.
I know. I thought
you know, I've done it before. It doesn't really just do it for me. I've been in places where like, and honestly, it's a lot
You
of
can go in a little more detail about the places you've been. Go ahead.
Well, I've been into like you know, sex parties and stuff, and you know, girls have been like tied and spanked, and it's an art. You know, they say
Yeah.
it's
Do
like
you
an art.
do you go
but,
to those like and you know everyone or you don't know one?
I've been. I don't like, you know, go like, you know, per se like I'm a member or anything.
You're not a regular.
Yeah, I'm not a regular, but I've been to sex parties, and I'm gonna tell you that I would say 80% of the people there you probably would not want to mess with.
Really?
It's not very attractive organization, I guess, you know, scene.
like attractive people.
Yeah. It's
Like
not very
nudists.
attractive people, and then the girl, most of the people that were getting spanked that I saw were females, and you know, thick, big. It was I felt it was a lot of people that just couldn't get it on like a normal regular base. You know, I felt there was a lot of people that were like kind of rejects that just couldn't get it anywhere else, so they go to these sex parties to get it. That's what I felt like. I felt very out of place, and just it wasn't fun. It wasn't erotic.
That's so
Exactly.
interesting.
and I've been to a few, and there's these you know, these productions that throw these kind of parties, and at least in the ones that I've been to,
How many people?
I mean, hundreds.
I've been to a club before.
Yeah, I've also been to
swinger club.
clubs before. The swinger
Yeah.
club here in Dallas, kind of the same thing, a little less raunchy.
Okay.
Because the parties are, at people's houses, and they can get a little bit, grimy and raunchy at the house. At the club, I feel it's a little bit more tamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not into being smacked around, but I do have a girlfriend who has sent me pictures of her butt after.
And don't get me wrong, like I will spank an ass, but like to
Yeah, but I mean, like,
to actual
erotic.
like with a paddle and to get all these like I've seen where like people have like
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I thought
like-
that
It
she
feels
got.
like you're committing a crime.
I
Yeah,
can't
I was like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need to call me? Like, are you mentally
Yeah.
okay? Did
like
you
I
just
will
get
choke
abused?"
you, but spanking, I'm not.
I think it's probably along the same line because we've talked about the choking stuff
True,
before, and I
true.
was so uncomfortable with that
I
until people walked me through it. And I think spanking might be the same, but I feel like you should be calling the cops on me if I'm trying to do that shit.
I don't mind the
Scary.
choke. Like I choke a chick and she's almost gonna, and then you let her go, and yeah.
I like that dramatization. That's gonna be a great little.
You gotta
clip.
watch that YouTube.
Oh my God.
Mom.
How do you feel about that?
These are this is where I kind of draw the line in these conversations. I'm just here over another segment here, listening and trying to join in. But
Mom.
I don't have a lot of these experiences like Cruz does.
No, I don't
can't
either. Don't
relate
worry.
to
There's none of that going on here.
I know your girl. I know
Mom.
Nobody is going to spank me.
your girl. You
Ever.
gonna be the one that's spanking?
No, they do not hit.
You've
No,
been
I-
a bad boy. I could see you doing that.
No.
Can I tell you? I got a message yesterday
Uh-oh.
that
Uh-oh.
somebody sent me, and they said, if I asked you to kick me in the balls,
Ooh.
how many times do you think you could kick me before I fell to my knees?
Well,
You?
You
One.
Well, you
What?
can't.
Good one.
I
yeah.
said one.
Yeah.
I
for
said
I
sure.
one.
believe that.
Well, if you're kicking as hard as you can, yes. You
Oh,
can.
But
You
we-
got the-
she's
you got the
strong.
Well, no,
dancer.
I've seen her TikTok. She can probably take
Yeah.
you down
That's why I
in
said
one,
one,
two for sure, for sure.
It made me think about Miss Polly when we talked about ball stomping,
Oh
or
my
that
God.
people are really into ball
That was when
smashing.
she was
Yeah.
on the show.
I
too.
mean,
Yeah.
everyone
Still
that gets
freak-
hit in their balls, they didn't mention
No,
the
but
yeah,
people-
It makes me wanna throw up.
Yeah.
So Miss Polly was a dominatrix, and so we talked about ball stomping, and she had people ask her
Really?
to do that. So we talked about like the whole science of it. So I figured that's why somebody
Oh, so
asked.
I replaced her today. I thank you guys.
Oh no, I'm Miss Polly.
No one can replace.
No,
Miss
I'm
Polly.
Miss Polly.
No.
Well, I'm Miss Polly stand-in. I am not a certified sex therapist, but I pretend. But I thought that was really interesting because I think that maybe he was into like the pain of it. And I said with my kicks, I think one.
Did you give him a dollar amount though? Because you can make some money doing that. If all you have to do is kick people in the balls, I would give me that cash. I will take it.
I would do it for fun. I'm just like, okay.
Cruz is like, I don't need your money.
That's TikTok.
Can I wear
famous.
my
Hey,
boots?
that's record famous.
Yes.
Watching that. That would go viral right there.
Record famous.
Record famous.
Yeah, we got to change the narrative from
Hashtag.
TikTok famous to record famous.
famous.
Hashtag
Yup.
record famous.
Yeah, there we go. Ball kicking.
I'd love to know if anybody is into ball smashing. Why? And is it
Yeah.
painful?
I would like
Please
to know
Yes,
why. as
email
well.
us, DM us at
DM Marcella because she will be happy to
Yeah.
kick you in the nuts.
We'll do it on the show.
For a fee. Contact me.
I contact my agent Spyder. He'll let you know the details.
Let's go to your gossip segment.
My mom got tongue tied.
Let's do some gossip. Hold on.
This is where we need.
All right.
I know.
It's the segment you've all been waiting for. Where we talk a lot of shit about a lot of people. Too posh gossip.
Too posh gossip.
We talk a lot of shit about a lot of people.
So can I say really fast that one of our shit talking segments has hit 1 million views on
Really?
TikTok.
Yes, today.
Today.
So
Which
let's
one
make
was
We need to
it
get
now.
that on record.
Record.
I know, but I
That's
have
the
to
new
say it
side
right
here.
now. It is 1 million on TikTok because that's where it is right
Right.
now.
1 million.
Well, we need to release that video on record.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
There
we
go.
do, actually.
Which one was it?
the
I was about to say.
I know, right?
the billionaire one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
The,
we-
the,
And
the one that was smacking his balls
Yeah,
on the pool table.
on the pool table. And people were so, I think it went viral because of everybody guessing.
So let
Yeah.
me explain real quick. We had Gossip Girls on, the
Mhm.
bottle girls in the Dallas nightclub scene, and
Okay.
they came in and they tell us a lot of
I actually know the Gossip
You know
Girls.
both
I'm
of
pretty
them?
sure, right?
Danielle and
Yeah, I know
Liv.
Danielle.
Yes.
I've known them I know them when they were beginners in the bottle service stage here in Dallas.
Well, they came in and they told us a story about it happened a while ago, but that they had she was bartending for a private party, and she recognized the person immediately, and she was setting up the bar, and with the bar back, and this person dropped his pants immediately, kept his jacket and shirt on like you have on, dropped his pants.
And
Like,
started
you're
banging
gonna-
into some
I'm not
chick
going to
on the-
replay it
on
right
the-
now. I'm not going to
pool
reenact
table.
Yeah.
bent
That's
the girl-
dramatic reenactment.
It wasn't Kane.
No. And I feel like if you're from around here, you knew exactly who they were talking about.
But the guessing is absolutely
It
unbelievable.
was so funny.
It has gone from, I mean, Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk.
to Jeff Bezos to
Who owns the
Yeah,
maps?
well, there's only Mark
Yes,
Cuban,
that was
But
but there's
first.
only so many
Billionaires,
billionaires.
yeah.
Oh, it's a billion,
Jones,
okay.
In
everybody.
Texas, there's
Guess like
it's quite a
20.
I mean, it's a short list. It's a Texas billionaire list, right?
Yeah,
short
it's like
list.
28.
But it
or
was
so.
just really funny because everybody's guesses. I think that's what made it get like that
It's
because
so funny.
I was laughing so
Off
hard.
camera one, I bet I can guess it within top 3.
I
You'll
bet-
guess it first try.
bet
I
it was
promise.
first try.
I
I
promise.
think I have it already guessed, and
I
won't-
bet you would get
but I
it
will not
for
say it on
sure.
air for
It
sure.
was really funny because there's a lot of people that they guess that are absolutely not billionaires. So I would on repeat go,
That's even
not a
better.
billionaire, not a billionaire, not a billionaire. Just keep replying.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't know. Do you have any gossip that you thought of since?
I mean, I have I was going to say that, but then we found out recently we used to have a porn star on our podcast that came on and told about
I
her
almost,
career.
yeah, I almost talked about her earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, when we were talking about spanking, because I'm
Oh.
pretty sure she does that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Well, Emily Austin has officially quit porn completely. She no longer does any of it.
Yeah, I
so-
know all her social media and stuff.
It's
Just,
gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. And
disappeared.
A fairy,
let me-
a fairy
let me
just
take that
lost
off
its
then.
wings.
yeah,
Did she stop dancing too?
yeah, she's just
Wow.
doing business. She runs.
She
helps-
retired?
What kind of
Yeah,
business?
she retired. She runs the strip
Bucks.
clubs. Bucks.
So
yeah.
we call that she's a
Oh,
civilian now.
wow.
a civilian.
She's a civilian now.
Is that
Yeah.
what you
Hey,
call
but
that?
you know,
That's what we call it.
I feel that a girl running a strip club, game changer.
Yeah.
I
Well, her
agree with
Game
you.
changer.
Yeah.
Her husband owns it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He doesn't own it.
He
Well,
doesn't.
he's the
He's a
GM, right?
GM.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I think they should have more of that because I feel that a girl understands, especially if she's been in the
Mm. Right.
industry.
I agree.
Like, make them feel comfortable, make them feel like I feel all
Yeah.
like the guy
Like they
managers are
like
trying to always
Yeah.
bang the dancers and stuff, you know.
I feel like at one point when we had our store in Silver City, I felt like at one point we were talking about like just
Y'all were the stripper therapists.
yeah.
We
my
were.
Wait,
mom
you guys
was
go
for
way back to
sure.
Silver City?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right next
We
door.
had I had a boutique in there.
We had a store.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Don't go over there now, though.
Have you been?
Yeah, I went and had lunch there not too long ago.
You did. What does the store
Talk
look
to
like?
me. How is
It
it?
doesn't. It's cheap. I would expect it to be on the side of 30 in Little Mexico.
Yeah, I think
How's the talent?
nowadays,
How's the talent?
Not
the-
not enough variety.
worrying
Mm.
about the managers is a little bit different now.
This is
A lot of the girls are selling themselves a little
Yeah,
easier
yeah,
than
yeah.
before back in the Silver City days when you guys were around.
Really?
Mhm.
That's sad.
you got OnlyFans and all those other platforms.
Yeah, you got
like
so much
that now.
competition.
So they
Yeah.
make more money
Yeah.
that way. Interesting.
It-
But yeah, it's a post-COVID strip club world.
So speaking of like,
Post-COVID strip club world.
It is not the same
Wow.
at all.
Is there what strip club is good now?
well,
know.
in Dallas, the Lodge,
Yeah.
That's always
Men's
been
Club,
great.
Spearmint Rhino, Those are probably like
Those are
top
top three.
What do you know
three,
about
right?
What do you know about PTs these days?
Nothing.
Me
I'm
either.
actually
Hey, what's the
not-
other one? Sapphire? Wait, Sapphire?
Yeah,
is
That's
right?
Vegas.
No, what's the other one
What's
right there where
PT?
the old San Francisco steakhouse used to be?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
I love that restaurant.
not Spearmint. That's
Spearmint
Spearmint
Rhino,
Rhino. Yeah.
I remember Keith used to always go to DG's.
Oh,
Ooh,
DG's
yeah.
is like,
That's old school.
damn,
That's
I've
a
been
little-
there.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
That's-
I know. I just
That's some
remember.
grimy shit.
My personal favorite will always be Onyx, but that's for a whole different reason.
Or ecstasy.
I don't want to
How
get
did
shot.
How did this gossip segment
I
turn
we were
into
talking
this?
about Emily Austin. So.
Shout out to her, man. I miss your.
Shout
social
out to
Yes.
Emily Austin.
Yes, we love her.
Yeah, I didn't
Man, we need to
want
go
to come on
visit
and
her.
become the expert in the strip club venues here. So
Hey, I want one more gossip. I have a question for Cruz though.
Talk to
Uh-oh.
me.
What's the gossip about Rudy and Vanessa? Is there gossip?
Whoa, I don't really know.
There's two of our former guests and they started dating.
Yeah.
And now we don't know what's the
Yeah.
status.
So, the last I heard that they were like, dating and everything was really, really good. Like I was even kind of like, whoa,
Well,
like, y'all
yeah.
are like dating,
Yeah. Same.
Vanessa's she's just loves to love, and Rudy's Rudy, and he's just such an awesome guy. And
He's one of my favorite shows.
they I actually Shay introduced them.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and we're just out. I didn't even know it happened. It just kind of happened, and I was hanging out, and they were hanging out, and then it just happened, and all of a sudden I was like, "What is going on?" And she was like sitting on his lap, and then they started dating, and I have not talked to either of them in a minute, so I will definitely find out and give you all the update.
I
on
just
the
think
next
it's
one.
funny that two of our guests, when they weren't dating before, are dating now.
but they met on the podcast.
They-
or-
No.
just
They know of each other
separate,
though. Yeah. And he was in a terrible car accident. He's in
He's in a wheelchair.
paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Let's change that
And-
narrative, though. They met on the podcast. We're out here making connections.
Yeah, we're matchmakers.
Matchmakers. Cruz is a matchmaker.
Get it on record.
Record matchmakers.
There we
Two
go.
Posh podcast set up
Record.
the matchmaking people.
Mm-hmm.
We're the millionaire matchmaker.
Yeah, we should have them both on the show. See
We
what
For
should.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still. I don't know. I hope they're still together. That's
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I have one more gossip
Oh.
Okay.
about one other guest on our show.
Uh-huh.
Amanda Murdoch is madly in love.
Oh
I know. I see that.
God.
You know
know,
Amanda?
I just did her hair
No.
recently, and she.
I was
is
looking
in
the other day.
love.
I was looking the other day I don't know what the hell I was looking at, but we've been recording together for 4 years now, and she was one of the very first people to come on.
She
Yeah.
was. Remember, she
We
got
didn't
so
even-
wasted.
She got wasted.
We don't even have YouTube on her. We didn't have video
Oh,
back
Oh, we
then.
weren't doing video.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Are
I
you
would love
sure?
to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we don't have
The
video.
very first video was
the
the-
Scott and Dana.
yeah, that lost the
Oh.
kid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was so funny because the first episode, she was Amanda. The second one, she was putting her sunglasses
Yeah.
on.
I
She
can't
had-
believe Kane doesn't know Amanda.
she had moved right over
I
the
mean,
edge.
Shocking.
I possibly do. Just probably got to see a picture.
She's
of her.
always out and
She's
about.
the
You might.
best. I love her. Amanda would beat a bitch's ass
Hell
if she
yeah.
ever talked shit about me at all. Like Amanda would hit someone with a bottle. She
And
was
that's
my
what we love
protector.
about her.
Yeah, we
She is
love her.
amazing. I love her so much. And anyway, she's madly in love. She's gonna move to Chicago.
Congratulations.
For her
man.
she
She
just got she's got a promotion.
I know, but she's still gonna eventually move to Chicago for him. She told me.
Wow. Wow.
Well, we
So-
love you, Amanda.
I know.
We
And
love
I
you,
miss
Amanda.
There's the end of our gossip segment, unless Kane has some gossip
Oh, I don't
to
have
tell
any
us.
gossip. I'm not the gossip.
Kane is like so.
They love it.
What happened?
Someone's screaming.
Kane is just not giving us any right now. He said it
We'll get him
later.
later.
He
We'll
said
get him later. They
another
don't get
time he'll give us
We'll have
all
the-
the gossip.
Another time, another place.
Yeah, we'll have the
Yes.
proper premiere at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Exactly. But thank you for hanging out on the
No
on
problem.
the
Kane.
segments. We
Appreciate it.
appreciate it. And Thank you, everybody, for
Thank
listening.
you for listening.
We's out.